Hey guys, this is Brian. This is going to be the first of a couple walkthrough videos that I'll be doing this semester. Figure the first one should be on Canvas just to make sure you're all aware of stuff that I use. First thing is the announcements tab here. If there's something that needs to go out to everybody in the class, it'll go up here. So make sure you check it periodically, either like once a week or so, or set up your Canvas account so that you get an email alert anytime I post something here. The next thing that I use is this Files tab here. If any of my announcements concern upcoming events and I get extra information like a flyer or something, that'll go in this Events tab, or this Events folder right here. Also, there will be a Videos folder where you can find all these videos that I put up here. I'll put that up as soon as I start uploading the videos. The other thing is this class schedule, pretty self-explanatory. It tells you which assignments are due on which dates. And also, if we preview this real quick, this section right here, this course content reading, these are the page numbers in the book that'll correspond with the assignments in the assignments due column. So if you do have questions, that's a good place to look, because anything that is on the assignment is going to be covered in the book, because Pearson made both the book and my IT lab, which we're using. Next thing is this walkthrough guide for those of you who have a Mac and want to be able to use Windows on your Mac through a virtual machine. This particular one walks you through VirtualBox. And that's free software, so go ahead and look at that if you're interested. This is your My IT Lab registration guide. You should have already registered for My IT Lab, but if you haven't, do so as soon as possible, because that's how we do all of our assignments. The shortcuts list is a kind of a list of hotkeys for Windows that I put in here that I use on a daily basis, and should be able to make your life a little bit easier as far as assignments go. I think some pretty helpful stuff in there. And lastly, there's a things to know document that I put on here. It's kind of talks a little bit more about what's in the syllabus as far as what you need for a computer, what do you do if you have a Mac, a little bit on My IT Lab, which I'll go through in another video, kind of a little bit about the assignments. The important thing here is course scores, not only on whether you get it right, but how you get it right, and also make sure that you enter things in exactly as the instructions show, because if you don't, like if you miss a letter, like here, capital versus capital, A with an O, you'll lose points for that. There's also a little bit about what you can do and can't do with working with others, as far as integrity violations, if you do some of the stuff that you're not supposed to do, kind of the process with that, if applicable, as well as a little bit about grades. Right now, you should be able to see your My IT Lab, or your current grade on My IT Lab, but I will be posting that onto Canvas shortly, so look for that announcement. And I'll switch from using My IT Lab to Canvas as far as grades go. So that's it in the files. Syllabus, pretty self-explanatory. Just kind of gives you a rundown of the course. If you have any questions, a good place to look is here. The other big important thing that I want to re-emphasize is this. Do not email me through Canvas. Don't message me through Canvas, because Canvas can be somewhat unreliable. Instead, make sure you send an email to this email address. It's both on the syllabus and you can find it in My IT Lab. But yeah, email me here. And when you do email me, it's Brian. It's not Dr. McCall, not Professor McCall, not Mr. McCall, just Brian. So yeah, that's it on syllabus. Some other helpful ones. If you kind of want to ask the class if you're having issues with some part of the assignment, you can send out a mass discussion to everybody here. Again, grades will be posted up here. Just look for the announcement as soon as I finish doing that. And then here's kind of the people. If you have a friend in the class, or you just met somebody in the class and you want to be able to communicate with them, looking in people is a good place. So other than that, I think that's about it for Canvas. So again, look for the announcement about grades. But yeah, next video will be on My IT Lab.